Well, we once again hit pay dirt. One of the major things that was holding this project back was couplers. And what I have done is some machining to get some of our Oxidean couplers to work. So, the cable I'm using is 1/4 inch, but our couplers were 8mm. The V-Drive has 1/4 inch outputs. So what I did is I machined shims that go inside and accommodate it and compensate. And now we've got something that spins really well. And the only thing we need now is one reverse wind cable, which my factory is making for us right now. Here it is in the boat. The way we have this set up, it's adjustable. This V-Drive unit can slide up and down to accommodate different things. That's the motor output. There's going to be a flex cable from the motor output to this coupling, and from this coupling, the final drive shaft goes in. Like I said, I have a reverse wind cable for this top shaft, which is going to actually bite into a stub. Here on this end, it's going to bite into the stub. On this end, it's going to be a flex collet, which is going to grab onto it. This is our heavy-duty 1/4 inch cable. There's going to be flat spots in this stub. It can go in there, and that's sure bite. That's for sure bite. I will be welding the end, this end, and providing flat spots for this lower coupler to bite into. And there we go. That's our drive system in a nutshell. The problem I was having before is I didn't want to use aluminum collets. I was just about to make some aluminum ones on my lathe until I said, you know what? Maybe I'll make some inserts. And the inserts I made are aluminum and brass. So in heat, the expansion will just make things tighter. As you can see the brass inside there from the lower insert. And yeah, this is different than the original setup I had. The original setup I had incorporated a square drive and a square receiver and a U-joint, and I really liked that. I really liked that, but the previous owner of this boat somehow did away with that. And the way I had it set up, I was told the motor spun in an entirely different direction. So I had it set up for that. But now that I've got it this way, I've come up with this new ingenious way. Yeah, the V-Drive unit is actually water-cooled. And in reality, it's not even a V-Drive. It's stacked up on top of each other. We decided not to water cool the V-Drive for now. But what's awesome is this access plug right here. We're using STP oil treatment as well as Marvel Mist Oil mixed together. I didn't want anything too thick in there because that's going to put a lot of drag on the starter. Because this thing is direct drive. There's no clutch. There's no disengagement mechanism. This thing is just full-time, fully engaged. The motor itself still needs a few break-in runs. But as you see, I've done some work on the hat. The hat doesn't move with the throttle anymore. You put the throttle, the hat doesn't move. Everything's real secure. And this thing's getting real close. Oh, now I know a lot of people are like, come on, put it in the water. There's a reason that none of these are on the water. There's nothing simple about this project, and it's pretty risky. But, you know, I'm not tripping. I just haven't had the boat for a couple years. I just got it back a month ago, okay? And I'm kicking ass on this thing, so I don't really give a booty hoot who wants me to rush this thing, or who thinks it should be in the water by now, or who wants to comment on how fast or slow it is. This V-Drive unit by Hyperformance Products is a beautiful unit, and it really accentuates this project. With these stainless steel couplers, this is a bulletproof machine setup. Everything spins nice and true. I'm really pleased with the setup and the time I've taken to make this right and make it to my standards. Some of you recall, this part didn't come like this. The lower pulley didn't come with this output shaft. I designed this steel output shaft and had the pulley machined to receive it. Because a full-size GN boat is a snout drive, the motor is turned a whole different way, and we wanted this thing as realistic as possible. So like I said, I designed this with a 6mm shaft on it so it would fit an Octura coupler to go to my 1/4 inch. But now, it was, like I said, it was a little difficult finding the right coupling to go to the receiver. But my company already machines nice ones, and I did the final machining on the insert sleeve to make it fit 1/4 inch. This V-Drive unit is very beautiful and a very nice part of this project. We'll be torture testing it and see how well it holds up to a lot of torque.